do you think? You were part of swimming world for a while.
Yeah, well, I've been on a journey. I'm not particularly the skinniest person. I'm not even skinny. I'm overweight. But it's interesting for me. One, we know it's sensationalising in the headlines. But my big thing is do you feel sexy? And I think a lot of women don't feel good about how they look and feel. And it's almost, I see it as a bit of an excuse. If your husband gives you that feedback, he's actually probably feeding back what you've said 3 days beforehand. He's probably repeating out it's how you feel. If you feel sexy, then they'll see. I think it's about taking ownership and looking at what can you do about it. And when you feel sexy, then if he's really still saying it, then you get rid of him anyway, wouldn't you?
And I've been told by many men, actually, many friends of mine who have actually admitted preferring a little bit of meat on a lady rather than actually someone pretty skinny.
Well,
it's good news for us, ladies. It's good news.
Yeah, well, for anyone, well, obviously not necessarily men unless they like the ladies' clothes, which obviously they do, but in here, in the Daily Mail, they somewhere in there, wherever it is, I'll tell you which page 39 onwards, they've got some great dresses of how to make yourself feel like you look better, or kind of silhouette-y shapes.
I think sexy is a mindset as much as anything else. It's not about.
It's not really size, is it?
It's not size or shape. And I suppose if you're sexy, that means you've got no clothes on. So actually, it's about how do you feel about
so
yourself.
In your mind, I think
if
we do feel
an inner confidence thing.
Yes.
Sexy, confident, happy, then suddenly we reflect that. But that particular husband. My advice, lady out there, if you've been told, now divorce, I'm sorry.
Yeah, definitely. I would not be happy with that. That would really, really annoy me, because there are other ways of saying that if that's what they think. And that's not to say that they might like a certain style.
The communication coach in me says that might be what she heard and that might not be what he said.
Oh, true, that could be true. But I must admit, years ago, I when I was in my 20s, I was in a place where I was helping ladies choose various undergarments. And I couldn't believe how many beautiful women were convinced that they weren't sexy, there was something wrong with them. And it made me think about and reassess myself and think, oh, do I do that? Most women, not all of them, most women think that there is something wrong with them, and there's absolutely nothing.
We are our worst judge, and we always believe that basically we're never good enough for ourselves and for others, whereas actually we need to.
Yeah. But hopefully we're all.
Well, you'll get more strength and solution focus. You'll be fine.
And if we drink a glass of wine, we won't
sparkling wine to celebrate. Yeah, that is an uplifter, isn't it? It's good for endorphins.
And talking about calories earlier, then go for champagne. It's only 80 calories a glass.
Wow.
Ladies.
Well, that's all we've got time for. Thank you so much to my today's guests, which is Cecile Burkhardt and Cheryl Andrews. And we'll look forward to seeing you again. It'll be Christy Pollard tomorrow.